Hello and a very warm welcome or a welcome back to our YouTube channel. I am absolutely delighted to be joined today by the beautiful Sarah Melo. Welcome, Sarah.
Hello.
Thank you so much for joining us. This is something I've wanted to do for quite a long time. And of course, when we found out that you were pregnant, I thought this is the perfect person to do it with because you are soon to have baby number 2.
Yes, very, very soon. Thanks so much for having me.
Oh, well, it's our pleasure to have you. Would you mind introducing yourself to everybody and let everybody know a little bit about you?
Yeah, of course. So my name is Sarah. I am a mom to one beautiful boy who's almost 2 years old. And I'm going to be a mom to another boy in less than 2 months. So things are going to get busy. I work full-time as well as part-time as a model and influencer, and you can find me at SarahDKXO on Instagram. And yeah, I'm just sharing my life and motherhood and some fashion as well.
Awesome. And your stories are always so much fun.
Yeah, I try and keep it light.
And of course, you know, we've got the little Benjamin in there too, which always makes for some really cute pictures and stories.
Oh yeah, he's at that age where like everything he does is just hilarious.
Yeah. And I'm very envious of his curls. I think we all are of his curls.
I know I am.
Yeah, very handsome little dude.
Thank you, Maria.
So today we're going to talk about what we should be packing for the hospital bag. And the reason that obviously you were so perfect for this is you have been through this already. You've packed your bag, you've been to the hospital, you've had Ben, and now you're about to pack for baby number 2. Or maybe you've already packed if you're super organized.
No, that's not me.
So I thought it'd be really good to talk to you about the things that you packed, that you didn't pack, that you should have packed, that you regret bringing, the things you thought you would have got. So I want to make sure that everybody out there can benefit from seasoned moms who've been there before and done it. So I guess the first question is, what did you not pack first time round in your hospital bag that will 100% be in your hospital bag this time?
So this time it's a little bit different because I know I'm going in for a scheduled C-section. So I know like when I'm going to be going and what day, what time. So that's great. But what I am going to be packing for sure this time that I didn't pack last time is definitely the mesh Frida underwears that I picked up from your shop. I think I'm actually going to pick up so right now I have like the boy short ones, but I know they have like specific C-section underwear. So I'm going to pick those up as well, just because I've already worn them and they're like super comfortable. Just like it's so easy to move in them and it feels really great. So definitely going to pack a package of those. And then I'm going to bring my own pillow because last time I did not bring my own pillow. And I've been told by other moms to make sure that the pillow cover is just a different like pattern or color so it doesn't get mistaken for hospital linens. I'm going to be bringing my breastfeeding pillow. I've heard that it's easier on your C-section scar if you're holding them on the pillow. So that's something I didn't bring last time. Warm blankets, nipple cream or butter, because breastfeeding for me last time really hurt, like chapped nipples and bleeding and all that. So I figured just start early. And warm socks, a sleep mask to block out the light because I remember it was hard to sleep at night with just like all the lights from the machinery. And yeah, I said warm blankets, socks, breastfeeding pillow. Yeah, I think those are like the main things that I really wish that I had and I didn't have that first time.
Just the home comforts to make it a little bit more like being at home.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
So in terms of having the baby at the hospital, They provide you with certain things at the hospital. Was there things that you expected to get at the hospital, like, the disposable underwear or hospital gowns? Like, was there things like that you expected to get, or that you didn't get, or you maybe got one of when you thought you would get 10? Was there any products that you really sort of felt you missed out on?
Yeah, so my first time, like, I overpacked. Like, I packed way too many things just because I hate like feeling unprepared and not having things that I want. So thankfully I packed adult diapers and pads because they didn't give me any of that,
Okay.
which I thought that they would have given me like some kind of mesh underwear. And I should mention that my first labor was at the Mississauga Hospital, so I'm not sure what the Oakville one will be like. But yeah, they didn't provide me any mesh underwears. They only provided me one pad, and obviously with like a C-section, you're there for a couple of days, and I don't know, I would like to change it after a couple of hours, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So that was kind of like shocking to me that they didn't provide that. Blankets, that's another thing. Like, I just remember being really cold. Body wash, that was like a really big thing. Like, I was so happy that I brought it because they only had like one little soap dispenser that was, I guess, like shampoo and body wash. So it was really nice to just have like my own things that I use at home. And then there was, diapers. I really thought they would give more diapers, so I was happy that I brought my own for Benjamin. And yeah, I think that's it. Those were the things that I was surprised that they didn't provide.
And I think a lot of people get caught out that way, that you sort of assume that the sort of basics, as in the hygiene basics, will be provided. And depending on where you're watching this video from, you might get it, but I think it's good to be prepared for the fact that you just may not. So you don't want to have to go through and learn the hard way.
Yeah, exactly. And another thing that I forgot to mention is, so I don't know if they would have given me a new one if I had asked, but I was basically in the same hospital gown until I was ready to take a shower. And then at that point, I was able to put on like my pajamas, which was really comforting as well. So that's something I really recommend bringing a couple pairs of. But yeah, I don't know if they would have provided me with like another hospital gown if I had asked, but that's something to consider as well.
Okay. Really great, helpful information there. When you said you overpacked, did you do 3 separate bags, one for you, one for Brad, and one for Ben? Or did you put everything into the one bag, and will you do it differently this time?
So the first time I did separate bags for each of us, and this time I will do that again. I just found that it was really easy to, like, if I knew I needed something for me, I like, for example, when I was going into the shower or get ready or get dressed, I could just bring my bag in and I didn't have to worry about that extra stuff in there. And then if Brad needed to take care of Ben or change his diaper or change his outfit, like he knew that that's the baby's bag and he can just grab that and everything will be in there. So that worked for me the first time, and I'll definitely do that again.
Great. I think that's probably the safest way to do. In terms of the things that Brad bought into his bag, was there things that you will add extra this time, things that you didn't bring, or things that were really helpful for him? Because, as much as, you are the star of the show, and rightly so, obviously your partner that's coming with you is very important too. So we don't want to make them feel outside. They're obviously a very important part of this. So is there anything that you would recommend that we bring along for them too?
Yeah, I would say like the same kind of like toiletries, like toothbrush, face wash, body wash, that kind of stuff. A towel for them as well in case they want to take a shower. poor Brad, he had to sleep on a chair. So this time I'm definitely going to make sure he packs his own pillow, so he at least has that. I don't know what the setup is going to be like this time, but a pillow and a blanket for sure. I think last time we didn't expect to be there that long. But with the C-section, you need a couple of days to recover. So definitely a couple changes of clothing will definitely help him. And we thought we would have had a TV or like a working TV. The TV didn't work. So this time we're definitely going to bring like puzzles and crosswords and books so that we just have like something to pass the time.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, wonderful. When you are packing for yourself this time, what are the key items that you think you need to have in there? Because this time around, you've had first baby, you're about to have the second. So now you sort of have been there before. What is absolutely on the packing list this time for you?
So definitely really comfortable, soft and loose pajamas. That was like, I was so happy to have that and like be able to like shower and get out of that like rough hospital gown. So that's something that was really comforting for me. Again, just having like all your toiletries, like things that you use at home when you take a shower. The nipple butter is something that I definitely want to have because the pain really did start early on for me. So I think it'll just be nice to have that. Lip chap was something that I brought last time and I will definitely bring this time because I don't know if it's just like all the drugs that are put into your body or like it's just a crazy time and I feel like you really dry up. So it was really nice to have lip balm, and this time I'm gonna definitely bring moisturizer. I forgot to mention that, just for your body as well, because you just feel really dry. I don't know if it's like the air in the hospital or what. Lots of water. That's really important. Snacks. So my first time I wasn't able to eat anything before because they didn't know like what was going to happen because I was there for so long. And then afterwards we didn't really have much. And I'm assuming now with like COVID days that like things might be closed early and there might not be as many options. So I'm going to bring lots and lots of snacks because last time we didn't bring very many. Also slippers, flip-flops for the showers, towels. Yeah, those mesh underwears for sure. And stool softener. That is something that I want to take sooner this time because last time I waited way too long. And
yeah. And obviously, if you have stitches from a tear or an episiotomy or a C-section, you really don't want to be delaying the inevitable, or you don't want the inevitable delayed for you. So definitely some stool softeners are a really big help.
Yes, and I forgot to mention a nursing bra. So I'm sorry, I'm so bad at this. I didn't bring that the first time, and that's something that I definitely want to bring this time just because it's easier, like once you're in your pajamas. And it's not really applicable for me, but from other moms, I've heard that I think it's called a padsicle, a Frida padsicle. I've heard those are like amazing. So for these natural birth,
absolutely. They're really wonderful.
Yeah, I hear that they're like great.
Well, the whole Frida postpartum line, I have to say has been something that moms have really appreciated because it is tailored specifically for them. And so we do stock them, and you've mentioned quite a few of them. So from that perspective, I do feel like it's nice to finally have some products that are tailored for you because, once you give birth, it's all about the baby, rightly or wrongly, it's all about the baby. And so it's nice that there are a couple of things that are devoted to your health and your well-being. And you've put in a lot of effort in growing that baby for all that time. And then you're either going to have to go through a C-section or the birth. And as a result, I think it's nice to have a few of the finer, nicer things to look after yourself with.
For sure. And I think it's really great that there's finally like a company that recognizes like, okay, these are the things that moms need. Like, you know, it's not just all about the baby. They also have to heal too. So having stuff that's specifically made to help you heal is definitely great.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for that. So any final hints or tips for packing for the hospital, for mom, for baby, for dad? What would you like to tell people?
I would just say don't overthink it. Like I mentioned the first time, I really overpacked like a lot of crazy stuff that I did. I brought like room spray because I wanted the room to smell beautiful. And I made like a labor playlist and it never got played. Yeah, so I would just say don't overthink it. Just bring those little like comforts at like from home that you would like to have. And you can always be prepared, but things come up and things are crazy, and hopefully you can have someone that can kind of be on standby to bring you something if you do need it.
So be flexible and bring snacks.
Yes, all the snacks, because you're going to be hungry after, and water. Oh, that's one thing I forgot to mention. A water bottle, but if possible with a straw that's bendy so that like you can drink comfortably when you're laying down. That was helpful to have the first time.
Wonderful. So lots and lots of hints and tips from Sarah today. Thank you so much. We will give you some links to Sarah's Instagram and to some of the products that we have mentioned today in case you want to find out more about any of those, just because we want to make sure that this is as helpful as possible for any of you who are having your first baby in particular, but maybe it's a while since you've had your first and you're about to have your second, or whatever the case may be. And this will hopefully help you get through the couple of days that you will spend inside the hospital after baby has arrived. Sarah, thank you so much for joining us today. It's, as always, a pleasure to talk to you. And we look forward to chatting with you again soon. And of course, hearing all the news about the new baby.
Yes, thank you so much for having me. It was a lot of fun chatting.
Thanks, Sarah. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.